woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Cry myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah, Monday, like by definition, is kind of like,
But why is that? I guess because you've enjoyed the weekend and...
Yeah, who doesn't want more time on the weekend, for sure.
Yeah. We had a great weekend.
You know, I was just looking at what Megan typed in there. She said that she heard somewhere, just somewhere,
somewhere.
that August is like the Sunday of summer.
Oh, so we're going to have a whole month of,
Feeling like it's Sunday.
and then September it's back to work. That's why it's Labor Day.
I don't know.
We have Labor Day to kick
Yeah.
off the first week of September.
I do suppose so.
Nice. Okay.
Now, who's ready for their kids to get back to school? You know, it seems like
miss
the
those
summer
days,
passed so
though.
fast.
Yeah, it was fun getting back to school shopping in, and
There you go. So we got some topics today. On Monday, we have Stacey's weekly update, so that'll come in first. IRS has made some estate changes to their tax planning, so we'll look at that.
good.
And then
Yeah.
Texas Realtors prepare for the 2023 legislative session. That's for next year. But
Next
they're
year.
preparing right now.
Yeah, it's time to ramp up and be prepared. We're gonna give you lots of information there.
You ready to get
How
started?
you can-
Oh, so no TNT on Friday.
Correct.
No TNT this Friday, but we will have Show Me Your Listings. We'll have a guest host for that.
Yes. And then next week I will be out all week.
And instead of TNT on Friday, we'll have the session with Stacey. So she'll just do it on Zoom.
Okay. Okay, Stacey.
Okay, let's do it. It's time for Stacey's weekly update. Let's see what she's got to say.
All right. Love hearing Stacey.
Good morning, Acquisto Real Estate family, and everyone who's joining us for TNT today. It is a Making It Happen Monday. Well, the weekend's over. We are out of July and into August, and I hope everybody's raring to go for this month. School starts again, and I know that we're all excited about that. Just a reminder, so you guys are getting really great about making sure that my information is in paragraph 21 of the contracts. Please make sure that your client's information's in there also. There is plenty of room to put as much information as you need to. If you need assistance in seeing how you can fit everything on there, let me know and we can go through it together. And to make sure everybody's email addresses are on there, this is where things are emailed to, title commitments, HOA documents. It is so important that all parties receive the correct information when the contracts are in progress. So let me know if you have any questions with that. Otherwise, I'm just going to say, everybody be super careful when filling out your contracts. Double check that you've checkmarked all your boxes. If you have a contract come in, if you have a seller, make sure that all those boxes are checked out and we have all the appropriate notices checked in paragraph 22. Let's talk about how we ended the month of July, you guys. So from Monday, July 25th through Sunday, July 31st, we had 6 contracts turned in and we had 5 closings. So way to end out the month strong. I'm here for any questions if you guys need me. Otherwise, you guys have a great week and let's make it happen Monday.
All right, that's
Awesome.
good. Glad to hear everyone's doing well.
Yes, that's great. And 6, we hear that number. We've started to hear that consistently each week. I think week before last, was not up to 6, but yeah, things are staying pretty strong.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
That is good.
In the summer, it does get nice and busy, and hopefully that just continues on a little bit more. And
We do see,
August and September.
school starting, it kind of slows down just a little bit, so don't panic. Tell your clients not to panic. Things are still happening.
They certainly are. So maybe it's a little bit easier to get a house for some of your buyers, from a competition standpoint. So inventory's picking up a little bit.
Yes.
That would be really nice.
And then let's touch on paragraph 21 in the contract. Stacey said make sure you have her information in there. You also need to have the seller's information or the opposite side information in there. And if you, obviously, you're not going to have that owner's or buyer's information. So what you do is you put the agent's information in there. Just put CC and put the agent. Something needs to be in there for notices, for notifications. So everything needs to be filled out in these contracts, you guys. Nothing blank. Put a NA or something, but don't leave them blank. No blanks.
All right, it's a Monday. Let's get moving. The IRS is making changes, And these changes here in particular are for estate taxes.
Okay.
So we're going to pull that up. So estate taxes are when you, would pass away.
Okay.
That you would have different limits here. So I do have an article here for the uber wealthy on how that would take place, and we'll pull it up. So this article is brought to you by CNBC.
What about the non-wealthy?
Well, this article has nothing to do with that, pretty much. But if your family has significant wealth, it's now easier to avoid federal estate taxes thanks to the recent changes. Okay. So what you can do is, if we scroll down, they now have 5 years, up from 2 years, to elect the portability of these changes. So sometimes you get something that's per spouse, and you might get so much for husband and so much for wife, or jointly together. So what this allows you to do is have more time to elect to change it from one spouse to the other, if that's the case. And now what we have in 2022,
I don't understand.
there is a $12 million exemption per person for gifts, estate taxes.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can give away $12 million.
Maybe we do need to know the wealthy, and we could be a beneficiary. Okay. Good to know.
During life. So you can give that away during life or upon death.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
Yes. And so that means that you can give away $24 million before there's any estate taxes that kick in.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So if you had somebody that was super wealthy that maybe had a business and wanted to move it down to a future generation to avoid gift taxing,
Okay.
then you could go ahead and do this. Yeah. So that would be a real thing.
So I get it. You used to have, or previously it was, they changed that the years. That
The
you had
amount
to
of
change
years that you
but
can do it,
I
yeah.
didn't understand what that was, but I get it now. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And
awesome.
so the amount of what you can do is, the amount is higher, and then the amount of time that you have to select. So for example, if one of the two spouses passed away, okay, so knock me off, and then you there and assume that we had
about this stuff.
assume we had some money, okay, then you might not know the exact value of the business at that moment
Right.
when you're electing what to do, and you might.
Or maybe you had stuffed some cash away.
Yeah, no. So
didn't know
if
about.
you're not sure or the valuation hasn't came in yet, then you now have more time to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
But
5 years.
if you don't have like $12 million per person, then it's not really a big deal. But this does help. There are a lot of people out there who have larger estates and who are maybe older, okay, and trying to make decisions on what to do with their business.
Yeah.
And
Sold a business or
have a growing business,
Right.
and want to leave it to a future generation to avoid the estate tax issue.
Yeah.
So this would be something that you would talk to a CPA about or an estate planner and get those things moving. But it's just good to discuss if you have high net worth
it
people.
is. Yeah.
And you should always be aware of what's going on.
And prepared.
Yes. Because people are making more on their houses now.
They are.
And you're going to start running into people that actually have issues on their income from real estate.
Well, and we're seeing people that are selling, their real estate and kind of consolidating everything, right? So, I mean, it's not uncommon that you may know somebody that has all these assets that. Oh,
There you go.
you never know.
Done. Survey time.
Survey time. So,
Texas Realtors have a survey. They're preparing for the 2023 legislative
Yes,
session
that's
for
coming
next
up.
year.
that's coming up for next year. So, as real estate professionals, we need to be involved. And how do you do that? And how do you give your input and even know what's on the agenda and what's important? Well, in your Texas Realtors account, we're going to pull this over. And under Realtor members, you have to log in. There is an opportunity to take a survey on the proposed public policy positions. All right, so I went through, so there's affordability, there's taxation, land use, business issues. But what you need to understand is, we talk about this a lot, that we are more than just, we're licensed professionals, but we're more than just transaction coordinators or, helping somebody buy or sell. We are advocates. Texas Realtors are the largest, the strongest advocates for real estate. And every legislative session has something real estate related, always, right? So whether we like politics or not, which, I don't, we still have a duty to clients and consumers and to homeowners to fight on their behalf, right? So fortunately, as realtors, we don't have to do all that work ourselves. We have people, TreePack, we have advocates that will do that for us. But we need to provide the input. So you guys should each log into your Texas Realtors account, take this survey. So there's a way where you can check agree or disagree and a place to add additional notes. And I will tell you, they do look at these items, and that's why they're planning ahead and doing it now so they can gather everything and be prepared for the legislative session next year.
All right,
So.
that's good. So we have this link. We'll chat that in the description, and we'll put it in right now so you have it, and then you can get going.
Yeah.
And make sure that you start this. Things I would like to add is the discussion of the 50-year mortgage. I think that should be included there.
Okay. Would that fall under affordability?
Yes, it would help
Okay.
with affordability.
All right.
To make that a little bit easier to attain. We can't bring down the prices of everything, right? So we can maybe help by making the monthly payment less. And I would like that 50-year mortgage also to be where you can move the property, change out collateral.
Okay.
Yep. So property qualifying, where you can transfer it from one property to the next to keep the same amortization schedule going.
Okay.
I've talked about that at different times here.
Well,
That,
you should chime in.
I should, but I'm not a Texas Realtor, so I need somebody to chime in on my behalf.
Yes. So one more thing on this, you guys. I don't know if you guys have done this. If you haven't, you should. But you can text, and we're going to put this in there too, TX Realtors to 30644, and you're going to be able to receive any call to actions that may be on the table. So when something is brewing and they really need our input, they don't over text you, but they utilize this texting method to inform you of what's going on and tell you and give you a form on how to, respond, right? And if say they need so many signatures, I don't know, I'm just using that as an example. They make it super easy for you by sending you a form, and you click and it submits. It submits to your local authorities, senators, whoever it may be. So it's really good to stay informed and to be able to receive these call to actions. So please do that as well. We'll put that in. I think.
Yeah, OnCar should have that for us. We'll put that in. And how long do you receive these messages?
I do.
And about how often do they text you?
I haven't received any in a while, but when things are starting to heat up, like the HOA reform or different things, it was earlier in the last year, I got several.
Okay. So grab your phone, if you would, and on the keypad, type in 30644.
Nope. Yes, and then you
And
text.
then the word you text to that number.
TX Realtors.
No space.
All
With an S. Realtors.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
All right. That's it for Monday.
Well, that's a wrap for us.
That's a wrap.
Couple of items, estate tax issues, and then Texas Realtors and how you can become more involved and help set the agenda. There's important things that need to get discussed all the time.
Always. Just remember, real estate is always on the agenda.
Yep.
Always.
And, I heard something just the other day. Maybe it needs to be a complete topic on its own, but how we were in the cell phone store the other day trying to get a phone repaired, and the person working there said that Frisco, McKinney, and they were really bad about cell phone towers and allowing them to upgrade the towers to 5G. They said that Dallas, the city of Dallas, wants like amazing internet, but they're worried about all types of things here locally, right?
Yeah.
And they were worried about it like being cancer causing to have 5G, and they're not wanting the amount of towers to increase. So it's causing an issue that we don't have amazing cell service because of that around here.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, hadn't seen that. So I need to do a little bit more research, and maybe we can discuss it. But maybe say you want more cell phone towers.
Or cell
And
phone
that would help
towers.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, people want good, high quality internet so they can home office and they can work and, be more mobile.
Yeah.
So I think that's another item to put on your Texas Realtors
All right.
item. Did you get that? Perfect. IRS Estate Tax Change. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Thank you.
That's it.
Nope, there's one more. There's a survey for you to take, Shana. Got it. Perfect. Thank you very much.
It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Ain't nobody gonna cry today.